Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, January 8. Minister of Health Dr. Christopher Tufton is imploring drink manufacturers to speed up the process of reducing the sugar content in their products. This call comes as the ban on certain types of sugary drinks in schools and public health institutions is now in effect. Dr. Tufton says this is a critical part of a national effort to reduce non-communicable diseases (NCDs). The minister was addressing the launch of single-serving zero-sugar drinks by Coldfield Manufacturing Limited's Big Joe recently.
This, to our mind, adds to the list of available alternatives to sugar-sweetened beverages at a time when the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Education is championing this important effort to limit consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages among Jamaican children.
Minister Tufton says with the interim guidelines for beverages in schools being approved by Cabinet, this will help to improve the types of food being offered to children and adults. And this will help to reduce the burden of NCDs or lifestyle diseases.
The limits on the sugar-sweetened beverages will be applicable in and around public school during school hours and during special school activities, with the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information working together to sensitize and to monitor to ensure that this program is sustainable.
Still on health, the ministry has stepped up vector control activities in Clarendon and other areas to prevent further spread of dengue. During a vector control tour in Clarendon on Monday, Minister Christopher Tufton outlined increased resources to support the intervention.
In light of the outbreak and the need to ensure that we don't progressively get worse, we have reviewed some of the strategies. We're going to be adding some additional workers, adding some additional logistic support vehicles, fogging machines, and basically increasing the visibility and the deployment in some of the key areas like the town centres and the other vulnerable communities.
Minister Tufton met with regional public health authorities and vector control teams for Manchester and Clarendon. He revealed that communities such as Chapelton, Frankfield, Spalding, Maypen and their environs were among the areas set to get added attention over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Health continues to encourage citizens to do their own monitoring of breeding sites and destroy them while the vector control teams provide key support. During Monday's tour, Medical Officer of Health for Clarendon, Dr. Kimberly Scarlett, told JIS News that so far the parish had experienced 14 suspected dengue cases. She said the health team was targeting schools and areas with high ADs indices to educate persons.
What we're going to be doing, we're going to be recruiting more temporary vector control workers to boost what we have. We already have 44 temporary vector control workers. We have 8 permanent, and we're going to be adding 20 more persons to the team. We're also going to be getting more fogging machines. We're going to be doing more oiling. We're going to be going into each health district and doing work in the areas that have high ADs indices.
Approximately 1,090 cases are to be tried during the Hillary term of the Home Circuit Court, which runs from January to April this year. Of that number, 556 are for murder, while 333 are for sexual offences. Under the justice system, the courts divide the legal year into 4 periods, with the Hillary term being the first for the year. Deputy Registrar Tamsin Bailey says the ceremony is a commitment by the judicial system to deliver justice in the best way possible. She was speaking at the opening ceremony of the Hillary term at the Supreme Court on Monday.
The official ceremony of each term is noteworthy because it is symbolic of our untiring commitment to our motto: timely delivery of a high standard of justice for all. It is also a day for reflection and projection. Reflection on the activities of the previous year and the projection of what we plan to accomplish this term.
During this period, cases will be tried under a system known as trial date certainty, which allows for hearings to proceed without adjournment. In addition, a standby list is being developed to accommodate cases to be tried at short notice. This in the event a court is out of service or becomes available for trial or a case ends prematurely. An alternative development program for small marijuana farmers will start in the first quarter of this year. Prime Minister Andrew Holness gave the confirmation on Sunday, saying the program would ensure that small ganja farmers were not left out of the gains and benefits of the growing medical marijuana industry. Approved by Cabinet, the Alternative Development Program is to be managed by the Cannabis Licensing Authority and will allow small farmers to be licensed under less stringent terms.
This program is of significant importance to ensure that small farmers, and in fact in communities like a compound, where there is a certain discipline, a certain order, a certain social system that will ensure that it is not used in illicit ways.
Prime Minister Holness was speaking at the 2019 Akompong Maroon Festival. The St. Elizabeth-based festival marked the 281st signing of the peace treaty between the Maroons and the British, as well as Maroon leader Cudjoe's birthday. And finally, Culture Minister Olivia Grange has invited Maroon leaders to a meeting with tourism, local government, industry, commerce and other stakeholders in a bid to revitalize and expand Maroon festivals across the island. The meeting is to assist in the development of plans to strengthen and solidify both culture and economic earnings from festivals. According to Minister Grange, Maroon festivals are an integral part of the ministry's promotion of its national calendar of festivals.
Think of it! December 27, celebration of Samshop Flames of Freedom Festival in St. James. Celebration of Captain Cudjoe and the Compound in St. Elizabeth. In February, Reggae Month and Black History Month, including the birthdays of King of Reggae Bob Marley and Crown Prince of Reggae Dennis Brown, and all the festival in all the Maroon communities in Jamaica. What a feast of culture and heritage.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Lorraine Mendes. Thanks for watching.